It was so exciting. It was finally time for our journey to Guadeloupe. Permission granted from the head of Immigration and Customs for the French West Indies. Our opportunity, along with our proof of ownership, to finally travel to Pointe-à-Pitre, Guadeloupe, and get our first look at our beautiful Lagoon 3.
Take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know, let your hair out in the wind.
Here we are at the BPM dock, and this is our boat, the Venture, and it's a 38-foot catamaran. It's kind of our dream boat. It's got nice rounded lines, and it's just, I think, something that we'll be able to take care of and maneuver easily enough. So I'm gonna walk around here. You can see here it's our little, it's actually a new dinghy. It's a Highland, and it is named Petrie. So here's that. And then you can look at this beautiful marina. It's so incredible. We listen to the tree frogs whistling at night. See, Randy is driving without any hands. Okay, so here we are. Thought we'd give you a panorama of where we are. And this is Guadeloupe. We are at Isle de Saints. We are on the boat. Here's our captain. Oh my gosh, here we are in Isle de Saints, and it is the cutest little quaint town you've ever seen. Guadeloupe, and more specifically, we're in Isle de Saints. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's an archipelago of 8 volcanic islands, and it's so beautiful and picturesque here. We're just sitting eating breakfast, and I don't know, maybe you should look over there, Randy. It's so pretty. We can't believe Randy found this boat. And it is a good, sturdy boat. It's got great bones, a few cosmetic things to fix, but it's going to be so much fun. We had a great sail over yesterday, and We're looking forward to going all the way up to Deshay or Desay. We're not sure exactly how to pronounce it, are we?
Day
Desay. We really don't know French, but we're trying. So, here goes today.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about
So now we're going down this little river so we can take our trash out. Here's where the murder was committed.
Or his feet can hold enough food for a week, but I don't know how in the hell he can.
He's like, I'll dive bomb you if you don't stop it. So where are we?
We're at Catherine's Bar.
We saw the police over on the dock, and they were looking into a boat that was right next to us. It was the exciting thing is that we really might have been witness to a murder. It's maybe on Death in Paradise, and it might not be a real murder, but it was still pretty exciting because we watch this every night, and we're looking forward to maybe having our boat be on the show. So, pretty exciting today. And you know what you can see here is Catherine's Bar, and it's raining really hard, but it is so gorgeous. Look at this quaint little spot. And we even got beer that was brewed in Guadeloupe. Pretty tall beer, actually. So, in the midst of COVID, we're still having some fun. We're keeping our masks on at all times. But we're having some fun.
Hi everyone. So we're at Deshay, and actually it's the home of the show Death in Paradise. So we've been walking through all the sites that we see, like Catherine's restaurant and bar. So now we're going to head up on top of the mountain that's nearby and get a good view of the town and the bay.
And it's Dad's birthday, so we're celebrating.
And if you look through here, there's a boat almost exactly like ours through there. But look at how gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Look at how lush it is everywhere. There's no whistling tree frogs. It has to be really moist.
Yeah, but are they just out at night?
I think they are out at night or in the afternoon or after a rain.
Just out when they've found a good nesting spot.
Yes. So you can see the cemetery coming into view back there.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed.
Okay, where are we, Em? We are at the top of a very tall hike on Guadeloupe. Let's see, at Day. And you can kind of tell by the look on Emily's face that she is a little winded climbing up this huge bluff.
Oh no, it was easy.
Oh my gosh. So we are looking down on Day, or the little bay that Day surrounds, and that's where Death in Paradise is. And so we just can't believe it. We keep talking to people and they actually know about Death in Paradise, of course. So here we are. We'll just keep showing you more. Found a whelk with a hermit crab inside. He looks like a really big one. He's not really excited about coming out. Come here. Come here. Hey, baby. It's like, I'm going to pinch you. Come here. Come here. Here, let's see if he'll walk around. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Oh my gosh, I love hermit crabs. This is a big guy. Come on, guy. Come on out. Oh, he's so big. Okay, here we go. He can walk. There he goes. Great place to live out here.
Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars.
Oh, bonjour.
Today we're at the Botanical Gardens of Day, and it is just amazing. I'm going to give you a panoramic view here, and also notice the pink flamingos here, as well as the waterfalls.
It's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day.
Okay, so we're leaving beautiful Day. So funny how they call it Day, but it's really Day. Something like that. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful island Guadeloupe is. You honestly can see why the French and the British rivals for this island. The French finally won. Beautiful sunrise.
I can't believe you love me, oh, oh, oh. I just feel so lucky, oh, oh, oh. Still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends, let's be more than friends, yeah. You know single day.
Okay, Randy and Emily are in Antigua, and we decided to wait a day before we head out off to St. Bart's because it's such a long journey and we have to start at 3 a.m. So we wanted to make sure we had all our bearings. It all looks so easy when you look at the different sailing videos, but as he's getting our fishing pole ready so that he can go fishing. And it's really interesting because he made up his own little rig here. So he's adding wire to the line to his fishing reel.
Yes.
So he set it up with a pencil and a box because you can buy them like that. But I guess when you're out here, you have to be a little bit ingenious and figure out, be innovative in the tools that you use. So here you can see the fishing port of Antigua. I always got Antigua and Anguilla mixed up, but now I'll never forget that we're in Antigua right now. Okay, so here is Emily, and Emily isn't quite as big of a fan of Antigua. We have had...
We can't go aboard, so we're stuck on the boat today.
Okay, but it's better being stuck on the boat than being stuck in a house in Omaha, maybe. We also have a new champion. Emily has successfully killed 9 flies. It seems like as soon as we get them in here, we get more. But here's our little center cockpit. And we absolutely love this place. It's kind of a mess right now, but we're living in it. Here's Randy's nap station. And thanks to his inverter, we're getting to charge everything, so at least Emily can look up stuff on the phone. Okay, so Randy, tell us about today.
Well, today we spent the day in St. John's Harbor just doing boat projects and kind of going over some seamanship things and getting the fishing pole ready.
Actually, we did a lot. Randy showed me how to use the walkie-talkie button and how to hail the VHF. I sound ridiculous, but all these years I have not known anything because I just wait for everybody else to do everything and they want to do it. So the VHF, and we went over the lines because we're leaving at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I know that what we're going to do first is we're going to turn the engines on, and then the boat will automatically go. It goes into the wind just because we don't have our sail up. So that's a good time for Randy to raise the sail, and then after he raises the sail, then I'm going to go up and I'm going to pull the anchor in just a little bit so that we can take the yoke off and then attach the yoke to the little connector, and then I'll go ahead and bring the rest of the anchor in, and then Randy will go ahead and put it in gear, and then we'll take off. And what we have to do is go in between the blue and the green markers, or maybe outside of them. This is a pretty big commercial.
Green and red, you mean? Yes.
The green and the red, yes. And because it's a pretty good sized commercial port, isn't it?
Sure is.
And so, since we're leaving when it's dark, it's going to be a little bit testy, I think, for me more than Randy. At least we've got this wonderful Ray Marine thing that he can look at, and it will tell us our course. We just have to get out of the channel and out of the harbor and connect with our course, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then hopefully it's going to be smooth sailing, and we're going to have 8 to 15 knots of wind, and hopefully we'll go fast enough so that we can get to St. Bart's while it's still light. So that's what our hope is. right? So in between this, after we've been cleaning, we're gonna play, what are we playing, Randy?
Your game?
We're gonna play Rummy Cube. This
Yeah.
is Aaron's game, so Aaron, I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so we're doing our night sale, and as you can see, it's really dark out here. And we really prepared for this, though. I was terrified at first, thinking about the whole thing, but as you can see, we're kind of prepared. We have our harness on. I've got my harness under here. And we go ahead and we take this thing, and this is the tether. And the tether is attached to a line, and the line moves up and down the boat. So you feel really pretty secure when you're going up and down and it's in the middle of the night. So you just take this, this is my tether, and I just clip it to my harness, and then that's how it goes. So, and Randy's up here, and he's our captain, and I thought I'd just show you a little bit about everything. Here's our dinghy. Here's Antigua in the background, and we are on our line to St. Bart's. So here's our little float, and if someone were to fall overboard, which that would be absolutely horrible, you just throw this line out, and this you would throw with it, and it just kind of shines a light. As I understand it, we haven't used it yet, thankfully. So here we are, and here's our quarantine flag that we got to take down. So Randy's up here, and these are all his instruments that he uses. This is our autopilot, and you can change the degrees up or down, a little bit or a lot. Over here we've got our, what kind of line is that called, Randy? Do you want to say anything about that?
That's our course line for the day.
So you can see we're pretty parallel to the course. And you can see that the wind is coming from the southeast. Is that how that goes?
No, but that's the direction the wind's coming from. It's actually coming from the east.
Okay. And we don't have very much
It
wind.
adjusts relative to our boat direction, or heading.
And we don't really have much wind. We have 2.6 knots. It's going to increase as the day goes on, hopefully. You can see that it is 5:10 in the morning, so we only have 50 minutes left of darkness. 62.9, 63 is our depth. These are our engines down here, and you can see this is our port and our starboard. And Randy's got them going. And why do you have the engine? Well, you have the engines going up because we just have the main up.
Because we have no wind.
We have no wind. And he's got our steaming lights on up there, so hopefully if there's a boat out there, they see us. I'm trying to be pretty well lit up. So, okay, so we are doing our night sail, and it's really pretty incredible. I was terrified. I'm still a little bit terrified. But you can't believe how many flying fish and how many fluorescent jellyfish there are out here. I came out here with my phone just to kind of show you what I can see, but now they've disappeared now that we've gotten out of the harbor. So I guess I'm going to sit here, and I'm trying to be Randy's headlights. And if I see anything cool, then I'll go ahead and put this on. What's so amazing is we spent $250 on this flashlight, and it's the best thing we ever got. So you can actually see, and you can narrow the lens. I'll have to figure out what the name of it is. But I think we're actually going to make it if we don't hit anything. I don't see anything out there. All I can see is beautiful stars. So I'm actually smiling, and I was terrified yesterday. Just going out in that dark abyss with knowing there's an island out there and all these big freighters. It was terrifying to me, but it's actually really beautiful. You can see the stars all over, and the water looks so clear. So and we're actually just, I think, an hour and a half away. It's going to be dark. The sun is going down. It's going to be another challenge, but we'll make it.
It's so exciting. Even with a night arrival, we're anchored and we're ready to explore St. Bart's.
Oh, so amazing. We are at a breakfast place right across from the original Cheeseburger of Paradise, and we have an incredible breakfast. Andy, what do you think? He's enjoying eating it. What do you think, Em?
It is very beautiful here, and they know how to make American food.
Oh my gosh. And we're going to do some power shopping now. Randy's going to pay the bill and we're going to go shop. Okay, so we have gotten to St. Martin, and you can see that it has lots of sandy beaches and rolling hills. They're an older set of islands than further south because the mountainous areas are rolling hills and they've eroded away. So over here, when you look at this part, you can see all the cruise ships there. We can see 4, and apparently because of COVID, they are grounded. And there aren't enough ports for them to be at, and so we've seen a couple of them just like ghost ships out in the middle of the ocean, just anchored. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up the island. Okay, so these all come from different places, right?
From islands, yes, they're all Caribbean.
From Dominica?
St. Lucia, Grenada.
I wonder if I should get some of that. I can take the cinnamon, don't you think?
In your suitcase.
Yes. Could I have 2 of those?
Which one you want, this one or this one?
What do you think?
It's to make tea?
Pardon?
It's to make tea?
Yes.
This one is good.
Oh, good.
This is fine. It's going to last you a long time.
Oh, good. Can I have 2 of them?
You want 2?
2.
So this is
Okay, thank you so much. You made our day. In St. Martin, and it's a really busy corner. We're sitting here having croissants in this beautiful mineral water. It looks like a bottle of wine, but it's actually just mineral water.
Oh yeah, we thought it was vodka, but it's water.
So, if you look around, you can see that we're at a hub here. It's busy. So to the left is the marina, and they've got a ferry going back and forth between here and St. Bart's, and probably to Anguilla. And there's a shopping area over there. Randy went to go and unlock the boat so we could dinghy over to get the boat, but we're in the tropics or the Caribbean and we couldn't get the lock unlocked for the boat. So now I don't know what the next step is. There's always another step, isn't there? There's something. Here we are at the dinghy dock, and we had breakfast. We got some croissants, and we got this beautiful cool water. And when we came back to the dinghy, we cannot get our lock open because it's got the salt inside of it. So
This lock is pretty good.
it's always another challenge. Every day is something new. But Randy can always figure it out.
Everything done. Mike and I ready to depart to sail on a broad reach with lots of wind all night to arrive in St. Thomas and pick up Bob Graves. It's finally time. We have permission from the Bahamas for 7 days. Although we figured with our weather routing, we just need about 4.5 days to get there, but we're ready. We've got our weather, we've got our routes, we've got provision.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're cannot take this anymore. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices talking back at me. There are a lot of choices waiting to be made.
There you go, Mike.
Too many choices making me afraid.
It's like there's two different wave patterns from different directions, and they sometimes they work together, and sometimes they flatten out.
I would agree.
Standing by the shore to know this ain't for.
Well, we are finally here on Island Bahamas. As we look across to Long Island there, we see houses, communities, and Stella Maris. So, land ho, Long Island.
You are a pill, I swallow it. Take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind. Put the pedal to the floor, flame your light, take a smoke. Put your broken rip off, wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found, we'll still be up, still be up.